Hello everybody, Puff Bear Kupo here. Let's start today's daily connections. Brutal, impression, very, real, like, manner, post, 5, versus, extreme, and, opposite, comment, lurk, and vote. Impression, like, opposite, versus, like 5 manner pole real lurk like and very the extends very and real like pole manner extreme very extreme brutal difficulty levels maybe versus mode gaming mode in multiplayers 5 guys 5 hive extreme versus opposite versus take a look against, especially in sports and the legal use as opposed to opposite across from facing opposing fronting clashing different diverge unlike disagree opposed reverse blah 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 versus opposite pole. Can pole be the south and north pole? A long slender, not this one. Linear or square rod? No. Propel boat? No. Either of the two locations on the surface of Earth or a celestial object which are northern and southern end of the axis of rotation. The pole, the extreme. Pole and extreme pole. How about the lurk? To hide, to remain hidden so as to waiting ambush, hide, slink, sneak, steal, read the posting in an internet forum without actively contributing. Yeah. I used to lurk on a lot of those web forums. Of an unpleasant quality be present in a latent or barely discernible state, although still presenting a threat. Lurk. Okay, how about vote? Vote. The SI unit of electromotive force. Okay, a sudden quick jump or other movement to escape a thrust. Variant spelling of a movement, a quick movement. Okay. Pole vote real 5 impression the brutal extreme probably brutal very real extreme impression so, imitation could mean imitation an idea feeling or opinion an imitation of a person or thing okay a feeling conviction opinion nope a mark impressed on the surface by something okay the printing of a number of copies of the books alright an instance of a pop-up or other online advertisement being seen on an internet user monitor, impression. Okay, he was under the impression that they had become friends. An instance of a pop-up or other online advertisements. Comment, lurk, post, and like. Okay, things you can do online on the online forum. Let's try. And you can do on social media. Yeah, similarly, you could say on social media. Then we have five extreme, extremity, extreme. Describe the very reaching a high or the highest degree, very great, at most, ultimate, supreme, intense, major, etc., etc. Drastic, forceful, dire, stern, severe, rigorous, strict. Advocating, radical, die-hard, rebel, reckless, daredevil, furthest, farthest, and most, aftermost, last, final, very. Furthest from the center of a given point, outermost. So it could mean extreme northwest of Scotland, something like that. We can have very, extreme, yep, pole maybe, and opposite versus real, volt, pole, extreme, very, and let's try this. Nope. Brutal truth, real, manner. How about manner? Very extreme pole, and opposite. Could this mean opposite and most, aftermost, outermost? Very. Probably like this. Opposite. Either of the two abstract things that are different from each other as possible. Extreme, opposite, pole, and maybe these four. Yes, furthest point. Nice. Which leaves us with versus, brutal, manner, real, impression, very, 5, die, a hive, replacing the letter, boat, vote, coat, real, very, impression. Impression have an abundance of meanings. Impression, a mark, an imitation or an idea. Impression, impress. Manner. Let's try to see the full meanings of the word manner. A way in which a thing is done or happen. The manner of approach, way, fashion. A person's outward bearing or way of behaving towards others. Demeanor, aspect, attitude, look, behavior, etc. Polite or well-bred social behavior. Social behavior or habits. Okay, that's manner. Manner. Brutal. Difficulty. Savagely violent. Cruel. Harsh. Vile. Infernal. punishingly hard or uncomfortable, direct, and lacking any attempt to disguise unpleasantness. Direct, straight, stark, bold, naked, severe, heartless, total, complete. Yeah, to a degree, right? Direct, very direct. Very brutal, real, and I don't think manner is one of those. Vote versus against, especially. Yeah, I've tried this. And what's the other one? 5. Apart from number, a group, a unit of 5 people. A group or unit of 5 people or things. 5 years old, equivalent to sum of 2 and 3, or 1 more than 4, of half of 10. A size of garment or other merchandise denoted by 5. A playing card or domino with 5 spots or pips. 5 guys, maybe. The fast food franchise. 5 something. Manner. Brutal. Real. Very. And vote. Make a quick movement to avoid a thrust. Volt. Other meaning: electric potential difference. Voltage. Yeah. Volt. Involving violent aspect of gang life. Vote. Brutal. Real. Impression. Manner. Real. Very. Versus. Verse. 5. Brutal. Real. Vote. Lightning bolt. Yeah, these words. Manner. Banner. Tanner. Impression. I don't know. Versus. Brutal. Choose. Brutal. Choose. Brutal. In the phrase. Let's see. Brutal honesty. Brutal winter. Brutal crackdown. Brutal defeat. Common phrases include brutal honesty. Let's go with this for brutal, very real, and vote. Okay, at least it's a 2-2 split. Very. So for difficulty levels, I don't think so. Brutal. BRMA. Very. Real. Vote. Versus mode. And I'm thinking impression and manner. could potentially be in the same group. Versus, though. Involved in violence aspect. Key difference, SWOT, voltage, pressure, higher voltage, electric pressure, basically. Lining, volt, versus 5 manner, impression, real. I cannot see anything here. 5 hive dive, boat, real deal, very brutal, honesty, violence. These are 2 and 2 split. Real, brutal, very, maybe double check brutal, savagely violent. Okay, punishing hard or uncomfortable, direct and lack any attempt to disguise unpleasantness. Total, complete, frank, unspoken, stark, severe, ambiguous. Brutal, real, maybe. Let's go with manner and impression. Art movements with ISM trailing it. Okay, that was a lucky guess. But brutalism, impressionism, mannerism, and realism. I don't really know about those, but that was a lucky guess. And I really don't think we can figure the last one group out, so we'll just look at the solution here. What V might mean. Oh, okay. Letter V could mean 5 in the Roman numbering systems. V meaning versus. 1v1, 5v5, for example. V mean very. That's not very commonly used now, is it? V. Oh, okay. V also could mean voltage. Yes, that's right. Okay. Anywho, we've got a lucky guess here, so we finished today's puzzle without a problem. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Puff Bear out.